Hey everyone, welcome to our very first episode of the M.E.M.O Minute. My name's Keaton Lewis. I am a licensed Medicare insurance broker, and I specialize in all things Medicare, one of the agents here at CRM Group. We wanted to send this video out, especially make it our first episode on our vlog, because this topic we're going to discuss is probably going to be one of the most crucial topics we talk about. So if you haven't heard of the Inflation Reduction Act, I mean, we could spend a whole week-long seminar going over what's entailed in that thing. But in a nutshell, we wanted to talk about how it's going to affect your Medicare coverage. So first and foremost, the main thing that the Inflation Reduction Act has done is, one, eliminate the donut hole. And if you aren't familiar with the donut hole, it's a time period in drug coverage where your prescriptions jump up to you're paying 25% of the retail cost. After that point, typically a Medicare beneficiary is capped at an $8,000 maximum that they would spend each year. But with the Inflation Reduction Act, like I said, the donut hole is gone, and that cap is now been lowered to a whopping $2,000. So this is huge news. Super exciting. I mean, I have plenty of clients who will really benefit from this cap. Prescriptions are expensive, and part of the Inflation Reduction Act is it's going to negotiate expensive prescriptions to have lower retail costs over the coming years. Prescriptions like Eliquis or Jardiance, very popular medications, which can cost a pretty penny as well, are going to be a lot cheaper in the coming years. Now, as a result of this, the thing that the Inflation Reduction Act has done as well is it has put the financial burden upon the insurance carriers. With having to cover so much more drug costs, insurance companies have to come up with the money to pay for them. Also with this, and this is a good thing as well, but it doesn't help the financial burden, is Medicare beneficiaries have the ability now to basically have a payment plan, where if they're going to have an expensive amount of prescriptions that could be up to this $2,000, then they have the ability to have the insurance company pay it off, and then they are paying the insurance company back over the course of the year. They call this smoothing. It's a way to spread out those expensive costs over the course of the year to help alleviate some of that financial burden as well. So with all of these changes, which are very positive for the Medicare beneficiary, again, insurance companies are going to have to come up with the money. And so we expect benefits to change drastically this year. We don't know the full picture yet, and the things we do know, we're not legally allowed to tell you specifics until October 1st. But this we can tell you. We expect premiums to go up. We expect copays to go up. We don't know how much. Some benefits could degrade. We have already heard of some carriers completely pulling out of the Medicare Advantage market, the Part D prescription drug plan market. We've heard of some specific plans just exiting their states and their service areas, and it's going to affect a lot of people. So come September, you're going to get an annual notice of change. And this is a little document that describes your plan this year and compares it side by side with what it'll be next year. It's not going to look very pretty. Just expect that. It's not going to look pretty. You're going to see probably some higher copays and premiums, some degradation in benefits. Don't be alarmed. This is industry-wide. I know already, and some of the advertisements are out, that some agents, agencies, marketing, whatever's out there, are already using this as a scare tactic. They are saying, your Medicare is drastically changing. Your plan can go away. You need to do a review of your coverage. It's just another insurance agent who's trying to get your business. Usually they do it in shady ways and use those scare tactics. Rest assured, as one of my clients, or as one of Chad's clients, or any one of our agents in the agency, you're taken care of. We're here for you. We're here to help you understand those changes, help you make changes if necessary to a new plan, and we're here with you for the long haul. So don't panic, don't be afraid. We wanted to give you this video ahead of time so when scary advertisements and your annual notice of changes come out, you're prepared and you're ready. As more details come, and as we are able to tell you, we are going to tell you all that's going to happen and keep you posted and updated. That is kind of the main thing with the Inflation Reduction Act. One other thing that we wanted to include is Medicare supplements or Medigap insurance. These are a different type of plan. They act secondary to Medicare, and their sole purpose is to pick up some or all of the 20%. They're very popular. They're also expensive because you're getting pretty good comprehensive coverage. For instance, a Plan G, the only thing you're responsible for is the Part B deductible, which in 2024 this year, it's $240. Then the plan pays 100% of the costs as long as Medicare covers the service for the rest of the year. That's phenomenal coverage. We are finding out is there are agencies and groups that are basically campaigning against medical discrimination with Medigap plans. The thing with Medigap plans is that you are typically underwritten unless you have a guaranteed issue right, which means they'll take you whatever your health condition is. After that, you are going to be underwritten where they ask a bunch of health questions and they will rate your premium based on how much risk they're going to take on with your health conditions. It can be based on age, it can be based on gender as well. A lot of these agencies are saying, hey, you can't do that, that's discriminatory. We expect Medicare supplements to increase their premiums as well to compensate for the risk of taking everybody. This is what happened with the Affordable Care Act. It was a great concept to give people the flexibility to have insurance no matter what their health is, eliminating pre-existing conditions and standardizing care. Great concept. But with insurance companies having to take on all that risk with the unhealthy people, which is unfortunate. It's good that they can now, but with that, money has to come from somewhere, and as a result, health insurance premiums went up. So we expect the same to happen to the Medigap Medicare supplement plans. Don't have any other details than that, but just in general, we expect Medicare costs to increase in the coming years. We're going to handle it head on. We're going to adapt and adjust. And I know that's going to be a scary thing, or it can seem pretty scary at least. But again, we're here for you. We're here to help. We're here to help you save money and find the best option for you so that you can, have some peace of mind, excuse me, and comfort in your plan. We're here for you for the long haul. That concludes our first episode of the Memo Minute. I know it's a lot longer than a minute, but it had a lot of details that we wanted to cover because this is crucial information that's going to be important to you in the coming months and years. If you have questions, please reach out to us. That's what we're here for. We would be happy to answer whatever questions you have. And hope you have a great day today. And thanks for watching the Memo Minute.